Okay, so hello everyone. My name is Ali and my presentation is about trust in human-robot interaction, HRI. And nowadays robotic assistance has an increasingly significant presence in human lives where trust in technology is essential for its effective functioning. But before going further, because there are lots of definitions for trust, could you please help me if you have a definition of trust? Can provide it. What's the meaning of trust?
Reliability.
Reliability. Any other definition?
Feeling comfortable as well.
Okay.
Accountable.
Accountable.
Predictable.
Predictable. Confidence. Yep. So there are many definitions for trust, but in human-robot interaction, we usually use the second one and the third one, which is about the confidence and also how reliable an agent, a robotic agent, can be. The challenges here is that sometimes there is an over-trust and sometimes there is a lack of trust, which causes disengagement and sometimes over-reliance on trust. For example, lots of people trust in autonomous vehicles, but they don't trust to have a robot inside their home. I don't know why, because an autonomous vehicle is also a robot, but in a different embodiment. There are some factors that affect trust, and based on of the studies that well known in this case, you can see many of them. For example, background of the people, about their culture, personality traits, about robot embodiments, about the levels of autonomy, perceived agency, and also the task and criticality of tasks. In one of our recent studies, we investigated the different levels of autonomy and how it can affect on trust between humans and robots. So we had 33 participants in person, and we had two main research questions about how might people's perception of robot autonomy affect trust, and also how personality traits and individual differences can be analyzed and investigated in this topic. We have a robot house in our university. We have different robots. It's a fully functioning home-like environment that we usually run human-robot interactions there. So we used a Pepper robot in our experiment, a humanoid one. About the study design, it was a built-in subject. We separated participants into two groups, and participants were told that the robot is fully autonomous or it's remotely controlled. We analyzed their reaction for objective measurements and also had 4 different questionnaires, TI-PI and NARS, ROSAS and NDMT for trust as a subjective questionnaires. We designed 4 main interactions. The robot came and asked the participants to show their ID in order to be authorized inside the property. About field bowls, there were a cat bowl on the table, and there were 2 bottles, one with red liquid and another one with water, but there was a label that it's a cleaning solution. So the robot encouraged participants to pour the water into the bowl to analyze the criticality of tasks and playing Sudoku if the participants get help from the robots, because we usually think that robots can calculate better than humans. And also for joining dance, to analyze the sense of shame, if they trust the robot or no. Interestingly, we saw that in all of the scenarios, participants in 2 groups had the same reaction to the robots, but in an autonomous robot, they found the robot more sincere based on the NDMT questionnaire. So I'm trying to just explain this slide as fast as possible, but there are lots of details behind these charts and numbers. About the personality traits also we analyzed. So the warmer colors show stronger positive correlation, and cooler colors, the blue one, stronger negative correlation. And we saw that people who have social influence concerns or interaction anxiety with robots feel about discomfort when they are near robots, and also feel warmth about the robots. So it means that if, based on the NARS questionnaire, negative attitudes toward robots, if there are some prejudgment or attitudes toward robots, they prefer to not stand near the robots and near technology things that can cause or make them discomfort. In summary, about the levels of autonomy, we couldn't find any significant differences, but personality traits, some of them had effect, and these kind of knowledge and results from the studies can be used in personalized human-robot interaction design. Thank you so much. Any questions?
Yeah, we can take questions. Yeah.
Thank you, this was super